Good morning, students. Welcome to the online classes. Dear students, yesterday we had done written work of lesson Kidnap. We had done meanings and question answers of Kidnap. Today we are going to do the remaining written work of this lesson, which include question answers from 6 to 10, exercise from comprehension and vocabulary, and we have to make sentences of difficult words. Today we are going to start with question number 6, as yesterday we had done first 5 questions. So let's start with question number 6. Question number 6 is, what is a miser? Dear students, we had read the lesson and we had read this thing that Uncle Ebenezer was a miser. So the answer of this question is that miser is a person who hates to spend money. Hates means does not like. So miser is a person who does not like to spend money. Question number 7. Why was it very dark? And the answer you are going to give is in the form of 2 points, 2 reasons. So we are going to write its answer that it was very dark because first reason is a storm was coming as it was a rainy day. And second reason is there was no arrangements of lights. That is why it was very dark inside the building. Question number 8. Why did Uncle Ebenezer say no for the light when David asked for a light? Answer is that when David asked for the light, Uncle Ebenezer refused him because he wanted to kill him in the dark. Question number 9. Why did David keep one hand on the wall as he climbed the stairs? It was the part of Uncle Ebenezer's plan, so he refused for the light and he asked him that he had to climb the stair by keeping his one hand on the wall. So the answer of this question is that it was so dark inside the tower that David could not see anything. That's why he climbed up the stairs by feeling his way with one hand on the wall. It means that he could not see anything. And that is why he had to keep his hand on the wall in order to save himself. Question number 10. How did lightning save David's life? Dear students, we had read that there was so dark inside the building that he was climbing the stairs by feeling his way. So the lightning saved David's life as the great flash of lightning lit up the whole tower. Lit up means illuminated. And he saw that there were no more stairs in front of him. And if he had taken another step in the dark, he would have fallen to the ground and been killed. Now we are going to do an exercise that is from the lesson and some of the words are missing from the text. Your question is that finish these sentences by adding 1 or 2 words to each one. First one is kidnap begins dash Scotland dash the middle of the 18th century. So few words are missing in all these sentences and we have to read the lesson so in order to fill in these sentences. Kidnap begins in Scotland in the middle of the 18th century. Number 2 is David arrived at his uncle's house in Edinburgh. Third is that Uncle Ebenezer took David upstairs to a bedroom. Number 4, David slept on the floor. Number 5, his uncle wanted him to stay for a day or two. Number 6, David hung the bedclothes out of the window in the sunshine. Number 7, they had porridge for breakfast, porridge for dinner and porridge for supper. Number 8, Uncle Ebenezer asked for David to bring down the chest at the top of the tower. Dear students, these some words are missing from the text and we have to read the lesson so as to add 1 or 2 words which are missing from each one. Now these are the words and we have to make sentences of these words. The very first word is damp. Damp means slightly wet. You can make the sentence of damp that she gave the table a good rub with a damp cloth. She hung the damp bedclothes outside in the sunshine. Or you can also make the sentence of damp. The damp paper caused ink to blur. Your second word is swept. It is second form of sweep and its meaning is to clean or clear it with the help of a brush. You can make the sentence of this word that I swept the garden as it was full of autumn leaves. Or you can also make a sentence Ali swept the dirt from the porch. Or we can also make the sentence in this way, the manager ordered all the rooms to be swept as soon as possible. Your third word is miser. Miser is a person who does not like to spend money. So we can make the sentence of this word, the wretched miser rushed into his chamber. Or we can also make a sentence, the miser liked to sit and play with his money. Or he often behaves like a miser. Number 4 is bedclothes. We can make the sentence of bedclothes like my mother changed the bedclothes as they were dirty, or first the curtain took fire and then the bedclothes. We can also make the sentence of bedclothes like she has to make a pot of soup and wash the bedclothes soon. Next word is porridge. Porridge is soft food that is cooked in the boiling water. So we can make the sentence of porridge like the doctor advised the patient to eat soft food like porridge. Or we can also make a sentence of porridge. For breakfast, the family eats a thin maize porridge made from dried milk prepared over an open fire. Or we can also make the sentence of porridge. The nutritionist advised her to replace her breakfast porridge with scrambled eggs and grilled tomatoes. Last word is wandered. We can make the sentence of wandered that they watched the firework shows with wonder and amazement, and the boys looked at the conjurer in silent wonder. So, dear students, you can make sentences of your own or you can take the help from these sentences. Do this work neatly in your neat copies of English literature, English A. Still, you want to ask anything, you can ask in the comments. Do this work neatly. Thanks. Have a nice day.